Hello, folks, and welcome back again to Bedtime. With you, as always, is Billy and Eugene.
How you doing?
Good, good. Let's get right into the NFL, shall we? Eugene, you had a great week last week. A nice bounce back week from the week prior. You got to be happy about that.
Yeah. I got my upset pick of the week. San Diego 10.5 over Denver, which actually they won the game, which was even better of an upset.
Huge.
Went 3 for 4, better than getting none right the week before. Though it was a messed up week still. The one game I got wrong, Philly losing Minnesota after they lose AP. How does that happen?
Yeah, that's just...
And then Matt Castle's playing for him? Where was he all year? Why do you have this Christian Ponder kid out there playing when you had a beautiful Matt Castle on the bench? Sorry, that's my ranting for last week. Philly, how did you feel about last week? Because you didn't do quite as well as you did the week before.
Yeah, you're right. I went 2 for 4. Not mediocrity, obviously, isn't the answer. We want to be above 500. That way we're making money. But 2 for 4.
Make new money.
I feel like I got burned on that New Orleans game. I mean, right from the start, Drew Brees throws a ball into triple coverage in the end zone, and he got picked off, obviously.
That's not normal Drew Brees.
No, and I think they got a good job getting to him, and the running game for St. Louis looked good. So I mean, on the road, New Orleans' defense has just been sketchy. But all in all, I mean, 2 for 4. You can't argue, And this week I look to bounce back and start making everybody some money.
Yeah, you're 66% the week before, so you're over 50% every week.
Well, there you go. So you want to get into your picks?
Sure, might as well. I'll give you that football there. Okay, yeah, so this week I got Buffalo +3 at Miami. Buffalo looked really good last week against the Jacksonville?
Yeah, the Jaguars, yeah.
Playing. I think Miami coming across the country all the way from Florida up to Buffalo, playing in that cold, it's going to make the difference, and I see Buffalo winning this game. Not just the +3, I would take the money line. Dallas shit the bed last week. But I'm taking them this week. -3 against Washington. It's because Washington fucking sucks.
Well, they had the lead the whole game, and they just crumbled in the end. It's classic Tony Romo, Dallas is a good story. Jerry Jones, I think, needs to shake something up there and ruffle a few feathers to get things back on track with the boys. But.
I don't see that happening 2 weeks in a row. I'm sure they got rained out after that game, and all the press alone, they don't want to have that go for another week. And they want to make it into the playoffs.
Well, that's it. If they lose this week, then Philadelphia can win and win outright.
Yeah.
And win the division, excuse me.
So that's why Dallas, it's a key win, and I don't think they're going to make the same mistakes that they did last week. Thirdly, I got Cleveland +3 over the Jets. I know the Jets are great at home, but Cleveland's looked really well the last couple of weeks, and I mean, they played New England so well. They should have won 2 weeks ago. Glad they didn't. They should have won, and I could really see them pulling out this week. They just lost last week with the onside kick that they didn't recover.
Last week, I think they had the Bears last week, didn't they?
Yeah. Another close game. They were leading for a lot of it.
And they played well until the end. I think it ended up being a one-touchdown game, a one-score game. But it's a close game most of the way through.
And my upset of the week, I wouldn't touch this betting-wise, but just for my going on, a streak or that, Arizona +10.5 at Seattle. I expect Seattle to win this no matter what. So, if you're playing pools, take Seattle. But Arizona, they've had a nice explosive offense and a pretty good defense. And I could see them holding them within 10 points.
And Patrick Peterson, man, the guy's electric. He plays offense, defense, he returns kicks. He's one of my favorite players in the whole league. So love the guy for Arizona.
So those are my picks for this week. I wouldn't book them all, but I booked the first 3 and book them now. So what are your picks this week, Billy?
Well, this week, pass that off to you, my friend. This week I like Kansas City -6.5 at home to Indy. Indy, of course, a big win last week at home to Houston, but I don't see Indy coming on the road and winning at Arrowhead. That's just a tough game to win.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year. Kansas City still fighting for the division. I mean, it's not locked up yet.
Oh, no.
So expect Kansas City to come hard and a healthy dose of Charles on the ground, and look for Kansas City to get it done this week. Carolina, I like -3 at home. They're, I believe they're 7-1 at home this year. New Orleans just showed last week that they're not the same team on the road. You go into St. Louis and you get your ass
St.
beat.
Louis.
I like Carolina. Again, it's going to be a healthy dose of running, and I don't think New Orleans' run game can stop.
No.
Can stop.
Very poor defense.
Yeah, a good running game of Carolina. So I like Carolina. They're at home. They're strong at home, and again, that game is gonna. I believe that game decides that division.
Yeah.
It gives either team the advantage in the division. One is 11-3, of course, and one goes to 10-4. So it's a huge game either way. But I like Carolina. Baltimore at home -2.5. Baltimore 6-0 at home this year. They haven't lost.
That's huge.
And a couple close games, but they're finding ways to get it done. And last week I think New England showed us exactly who they are without Gronkowski, and on the road. They're beatable. They're not that team where you go into New England, Foxborough, and you expect almost to get beat because they're that good. So I think that Baltimore gets it done this week, -2.5. And my last pick, I like the Eagles at home. They got to win. They got to keep winning. Fly, Eagles, fly. I like them at home this week. I think Jackson's going to have a big game, and look for the Eagles to get it done this weekend and really boost their playoff hopes.
Yeah, and they need to do better than what they did last week against Minnesota.
And just an awful game on the road, but games like that leave the door open for a nice bounce back game.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm expecting with the Dallas.
Positionally, I think it's a good spot. So we'll see what happens. May everyone's bets be true, and have a good Christmas, and we'll see you after.
Yeah, and just for you guys out there that are watching this, there's some buttons down here. Like, subscribe if you want, click them, please.
Don't sound too desperate.
Have a good day.
Thanks.